And NextSilicon is a different company, different type of company. We are based on a novel approach, novel technology, which combine hardware and software together. We have developed its first of a kind intelligence compute accelerator. The point of this chip is to utilize a smart runtime algorithm, a software that understands what actually runs and try to optimize on the things that happens the most. It's a very unique architecture. I'm a software engineer at heart. I mean, this is what I do, hence the unique solution that is software-based. And we aim to sell those computing chips for high-performance computing data center, supercomputers. You know, the big machine that leads and answers the most novel question that the world needs to solve. So it's helped humanity starting from forest fires, tsunami, hurricanes, where they are to give early warnings, moving to new material for battery, engine, how the engine should be designed, and even in bio, finding new drugs and vaccines are being run on those big machine supercomputers. So we have this general approach kind of solution that we can accelerate almost anything. We decided to zoom in and focus on supercomputers, which is underserved market. Most of compute companies are now trying to focus and pivot on AI machine learning specific tasks, which is very narrowed down of supercomputing algorithms. And this market needed an attention, and we are here to serve it with this novel approach.
Now, Elad, tell me, what makes your company unique compared to others that are in this industry?
Our architecture is very different. It's literally software and hardware together that reconfigure the chip about what matters. You probably know about the 80-20 kind of rule. I mean, use like 20% of your time to speed up 80% the work ahead. Why aren't we doing it for compute? Why we can't understand or learn at runtime? What those pieces of code that run 99% of the time and just zoom in on them. By doing so, we build this novel architecture that A, run faster, B, consume a fraction of the power consumption, and that's material because those supercomputers consume power as a small town. Okay? The cost of the electrical bill over 5 years spent is more than the cost of the actual bill. Just imagine that. And obviously there is always the price, and we are hoping to excel in all three factors. Another thing is how you use those chips, okay? So with this specialized architecture, companies came and improve and say, hey, there is something in the transistor which is amazing, but you as a company, as a consuming in the New York Stock Exchange, you have a lot of high frequency trading, so you need those machines and data center to operate them. But just rewrite your software stack and use these specific things inside the hardware. The fact that we move the problem set from static compilation, when you take the program software and compile it and try to optimize it, we move it into a runtime algorithm, means that we can take your software and just execute it, just run it, get the speed up. Once you get the speed up, which reduces a lot of the friction because no one is going to certify the application and rewrite it and try to optimize it unless there is a value in that, okay? So the usability is a key aspect of NextSilicon. Once you port it, you obviously can modify it. And it's like so much unique for NextSilicon. It's not about just behold, that's the biggest chip out there. It's how you use it.
All right, so Elad, now as you look to the next 12 months, what are your priorities?
Many big announcements are going to unroll in the coming weeks, in the coming months, and we are really excited to announce our partners and customers, our performance, just stay tuned. With that being said, it's important to highlight what the vision of NextSilicon is. We chose the supercomputing market. It has its upside and downsides. The supercomputing code, the HPC application, are the most complicated code out there. The fact that we can accelerate those workloads, the fact that we can take whatever is thrown out at us and speed it up is huge, also for the vision of neural network and AI machine learning. Okay, so 6 years ago, the most common neural network out there was called CNN, convolutional neural network, which is mostly around vision, classification. And as time moves on, the algorithm have changed, and now we have those attention and transformers, the LLM that everyone knows as ChatGPT and other companies that uses them. But they consume 20 kilowatt of electricity. Your brain consumes 20 watt, okay? That's a big difference. So in the future, in the coming years, it's obvious that those algorithms will change and become more efficient. The question is, who is going to accelerate 2027, 2028 neural network? The answer is the one that can run a general purpose code and accelerate it. So we are hoping to be there, right in the forefront of the compute industry.
Elad, it has been wonderful to talk with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me on Floor Talk today.